Hi. Welcome to my channel. My name is Christine. So, I'm here to pull some energies for right now. And I think I'm going to start with my Moonology card deck, just so they can give me some guidance as to where to take this reading. As usual, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope your day is good. I hope your week has started off on a good note. And if it didn't, hopefully it will be by the week's end. Yeah. I don't know why. Well, this is more because of me, but in my head I was just saying decisions. But maybe some other people have had to make some sort of choice recently, or in the past few days, or the past week, deciding between this and that. Who knows? I don't know. But that's what came to me, but I think it has something more to do with me personally, and I was just saying it in my head. Either way, decisions. Alright, one more little shuffle here, and then we'll get started. I'm just going to pull from the top, really, unless something comes out during this period here. I love shuffling these cards. They're so yummy. They just slide past each other. It's great. Okay. Since nothing came out, I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck and then just pull a card from the top. See what they say. New moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Oh, you know what's funny? I'm kind of talking a little low because my little one's sleeping, but I have been not looking either, but it's been on my mind because of things I've seen online. It just like triggers it, but as soon as it lights up, it extinguishes like really fast for me. And I guess I kind of been subconsciously trying to avoid romance, right? Well, it just goes to show that it's there for a reason, and we are now going to talk about it. Romance. New moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. How exciting, bro. Broskies. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to leave it like that. We're not going to pull some tarot to see how this is all going to come together when it comes to a romantic cycle's beginning. It is exciting stuff, man. We're in spring. Spring just started like a little bit ago. You know, I mean, even the birds and the bees and the insects and everything is just like trying to mate and start stuff. A new cycle of offsprings. Everything's so alive and fresh, and maybe there's some people out there in heat too. I don't know. Spring fever, man. That's what that is. Spring fever. How exciting. I'm so excited. Thank you, Moonology card. I wasn't sure what was gonna be said today. I needed some guidance. Alright. So a new cycle begins romantically. Super excited. Alright. Let's see. Had to sit up for this one. And my Libra is in Venus, or my Venus is in Libra. I think it's a really good placement. Oh, we got the moon on the table, guys. The moon. Oh. We have the first one I saw was a Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Whoa. Yeah, new romantic cycle for sure. And then the Magician reverse. We have a lot of reversal cards here. Let me see what's after this Magician. You know what? I was like, I didn't even cut the deck, so I'm going to cut it, and then the last card's going to be the card on top. I know it's not right, but you know what? It's my reading. I can do whatever I want. Two of Pentacles. A new romantic cycle is beginning. We have the moon. We have the Two of Water, which is Two of Cups. We have Seven of Pentacles, reverse. Oh, and that last one was reversed. The Two of Water was reversed. Two of Earth. Seven of Earth is reversed. The Magician, reverse. And then Two of Pentacles, upright. So seeing a lot of reversals. Well, one, in the beginning we have the moon, and at the end we have the Two of Pentacles. In between it is these three cards that are in reverse. And it's not turbulence or anything like that, but considering we're talking about a romantic cycle, I feel some of you have left a romantic cycle because there was nothing really coming from it. There was like stagnation is what I'm sensing. There was a sense of stagnation in the previous or in your last relationship, and I feel a lot of you haven't really been looking, kind of like what I said, really been looking because of the past experience and just kind of like keeping it low. Plus we have the moon here, which is illusions, so it's like you didn't want to be distracted by any more illusions. So at the end, being it the Two of Pentacles, I feel, you have just been really in your work and really, trying to keep balance and keeping things in motion when it comes to manifestation, especially in a more stability, financial aspect, structurally, material sense. You've been trying to navigate the waves as best as you can, and the Two of Pentacles is pretty much like a juggler, a juggler, the juggler, just kind of like juggling balls while on an unsteady kind of foundation. But really, it is sturdy. But that's what your mind has been on, just very. And so for a new cycle to begin, I feel like it's going to begin and you're not even going to see it, which is like the best, because like you're not expecting it and it comes in very blindfolded like, and it develops into whatever it develops without you having to do anything. So that's cool. Let me see what's the overall energy. Ooh, we got the Hermit right at the bottom for the overall energy. Like I said, I think a lot of you have just been like not really putting yourself out there, just been very inward and very focused on what you're creating, what you're manifesting, what you're allowing in, what you're allowing out. Like it's just been, especially with that Hermit, which is the overall energy, I feel like there was a lot of deception in the past with someone, something, and it's like you were even manifesting poorly, I feel. because of the uncertainty and the, not being clear with what's actually going on, and maybe with that certain someone with the Two of Water here in reverse, there was a sense of imbalance. And then the Seven of Pentacles, it was like no fruit was coming out of this, so it was making you like the reverse magician, not really manifesting what you want, not manifesting the right way, just not, it wasn't the best experience. And with this moon here, it's giving me like a touch of like you weren't seeing clearly. So maybe this person might come back around, whoever this is you were dealing with, this Two of Pentacles, this Two of Water person, this Two of Cups person, or not, I don't know yet, but let me see what's underneath this. Okay, underneath the Hermit card, we have the Nine of Cups, or the Nine of Water. It's very abundant kind of card. I don't know what kind of way it's abundant, but like you are building, maybe that's why a new romantic cycle is beginning, because a lot of you, or some of you, has been really doing the work on yourself and making sure you're good and whatnot. I just want a little bit of these things to play. Has been doing the inner work and making sure that your life, that you yourself is in a good place, even though you are still in the turning, you're still playing the juggler. So, but you have been through stuff and come out the other end very like, I went like this and like this, whatever that means to you, solid, and making shit happen. This is what I thought in my mind. And with this Libra, it's for the new moon to be in Libra. New moons are all about setting intentions. Oh, I was like, oh my god, I think we have a new moon in Libra coming. No, it's a new moon in Aries is coming this Sunday on the 11th. It's going to be a new moon in Aries. So I think that's a good time anyway, to really go for what you want, because it's an Aries new moon. And with that said, let me look and see what Aries new moon is. To go for, because Aries is all about, that go get 'em attitude, kind of like that, what I just said, solid and making shit happen. With this Two of Pentacles, this new moon that's coming, new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. See, new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. Time to take action in a romantic sense, since this is a romantic reading. With this new romantic cycle begins. I'm almost not sure like what kind of romance we're talking about here. Like when I think of romance, I think of like, you and someone else, romantic partner. But I've also got the sense that it could be just a very like a passion project, or something that you have like so much love for, whatever you're into. And that could be a romantic relationship with you and this thing that you're doing. Like, okay, I was going to give an example, even though I'm not too sure, but I'm very passionate about my tarot. I'm still like, even though I've been reading tarot for a long time, I still buy books about beginner's tarot. I just bought this book, A Guide to Tarot, because I just like to keep learning, even if it's the same thing. So to me, it's like, this is my passion. I love to read, and I love tarot. It's magical, it's great, and it's informative, and it's helpful, and it's enlightening. So I am romantically involved with my cards. I mean, I even created my own deck that just pours my love and sweat into it. Not literally, but definitely love has been poured into this card making. So, like I said, it could be romantically, like romance, or it could be romance with another person, or it could be like just a romance with yourself, like a love that's within you. Now seeing the Hermit, I feel like, oh, okay, that could be it too. For some of you, it can involve, the love that you have with yourself, because some people out there just don't love themselves, and guess what they attract? People who don't love themselves either. And then you're in this very toxic relationship, and it doesn't really go anywhere, but you learn a lot, but it's like unnecessary lessons when you can just, or not really. Lessons are good. I'm like breathing heavy. Lessons are good, but if you can avoid those lessons by figuring, I don't want to say fixing, but just trying to understand yourself, see where you're coming from, see who you are, and begin to love yourself, then you will start attracting that kind of love that you have yourself with the same kind of, you'll attract people with that same kind of love that they have for themselves. And I feel that's where beautiful relationships happen. But who am I to talk, really? This is just a theory of mine, and I'm sharing it because it makes sense to me, and hopefully it makes sense to you. Probably not, but maybe so. But I feel a lot of you aren't going to see this coming. Even if it's a love for yourself, you're not going to see it coming. I think you're just going to be enveloped in this warm sensation when it comes to just you and the love you have for yourself. One day it's just going to be like full-fledged on, and you're just going to be like, wow. And you'll start reflecting at that time. Or, those people who are in hermit mode, in this Two of Pentacles energy, and sitting pretty, you're going to be attracting somebody because you're going to be so into yourself, not into yourself like that, where it's like narcissistically into yourself, or vain, or selfish. No, it's just gonna be you're just gonna be so busy trying to better yourself, and you're doing it, not trying to bettering yourself, that it's gonna catch some eyes, and they're gonna want a little piece of that. But I brought up the new moon in Aries because that's on Sunday, on the 11th of April, and I think you should really take the time if you want to. If you don't really want to, and you want things to fall into place when they fall and how they fall without your intentions or your effort or control, then don't. But if you want to, put a little bit of manifestation dust on there. You can write up a list of what you expect in a partner. Start off with like what you expect of yourself, and then I was gonna say burn it, but I don't know. Maybe sleep on it. Put it underneath your pillow, sleep on it for a while. Maybe you'll get some answers through your dreams. So maybe even a clarification here and there. Maybe even the person in your dreams, and then you wake up, you don't remember them, but you're like, I think I had a dream of the person that I'm gonna manifest. I don't know. It could go any kind of way, depending on like who you are and how you work when it comes to your powers. So, let me read from the book New Moon in Libra. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating, or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could begin, and if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. In anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is a sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. See? It was talking about could be a new business partner. Some more additional meanings for that card is feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances. Yeah, some of you need to spruce up. Hermit mode is sometimes not attractive. I mean, it is if somebody's looking at you while you're like dark and grimy, because hermit mode is like sometimes you'll become like you just become so like disconnected with everything that you forget who you even are. Not like personally, like you forget your own appearance, like you're just kind of like done with the world because you're busy in here. So that the Libra's like, why don't you just spruce up a little bit, but not too much, which I don't think you will be anyway, too much. Let me pull. I'm going to pull one of these. This is one of my Romance Angels cards. I'm just going to see what flies out regarding this new connection. I thought I saw one flip over. Before I keep going, I have here, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And make the effort was, because on here I didn't read it, but I saw it for the new moon and Libra card. It said attuned to the moon is reach out to someone and let them know you care. And then we have make the effort. Somebody actually, or some of you already know who this person is coming into your life, or who this person is that you're starting a new connection with. I don't know. Feels like you guys already know, and I said maybe this person might come back around because in the past, I feel like that period's over and done with, and you're like now in this new period, which is also kickstarting a new romantic cycle. So, Two of Cups over here, Two of Water over here, could be coming back around because even though it's reversed, it's still here as a Two of Cups. This is a union that is very like smushed together and turning into one. So this is a very deep connection in the past. It went sour, but I don't know. Things are weird sometimes. Life is weird how it turns out. But we have to make the effort. Let's see what else decides to come out. That was so mean. That was a good inch. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. It's giving me the same hermit vibe. Like, this could be hermit vibe. Enjoying this moment fully, enjoying the moment, being in the moment, I feel is a very hermity thing to do. Like, the hermit takes one day at a time. Because in the picture, it's a dude in a cave or somewhere very dark or up in the mountains. I don't know. It depends on the deck. But it's him in the dark holding a lantern, and the light only shines like so much ahead of him. So he's literally walking through the dark, and it's a very slow walk because one step he could fall off a cliff, one step he can fall into a hole, one step he can just, I don't know, a lion could eat him. I don't know. So he's a very slow moving, cautious person, and I think with each step it's him reflecting. So he takes one step and he's there for a minute. So that's why sometimes I try not to encourage to be in hermit mode too long, because you could really disconnect from the world. You'll get so deep and far into the dark that you lose sense of being in the world. Like, then you'll start to go the opposite way. Instead of wanting to come out the other end more enlightened, you're going to want to retreat and stay in and stay closed, and that's not good. You'll eventually die. I think people need people for deeper reasons other than companionship. It's just, we are humans and we need to be social. We need to connect. We need it. Just like babies, they need that connection. They need to be like the bees. They need to be in their hive. If they're not in their hive, they die. I don't know I can't go further into like why, but all I know is that if they're not in their hive at the end of the night and they're lost somewhere or distracted because there's a bright light out there, they're gonna die. They get tired and they die. They find comfort in their hive with their people, their little bee friends. Babies, they find comfort in the connection of their mother or father or both. So us humans are like that. So hermiting is great and everything, but make sure you get out of it. Make sure you plan to get out of it once you reach what you have found or you were looking for, because he's going into a journey. Anyway, I say all of that to say that the hermit is very much like this lady. So just enjoying and, finding out and just being like a newborn all over again every day. Somebody can be walking by and see this lady fully immersed in this flower and just the smell and love. Look at her other hand. It's touching the leaves like it's a man's chest or a woman's chest. I don't know, for the lesbians out there or the transgenders out there. But you know what I mean? It's like she's giving a kiss to the universe. It's beautiful. So you see how I'm like fascinated by this picture? Somebody can be looking at her just the same and falling in love with this lady kissing a rose. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Stay optimistic about your love life. So even though some of you are busy, grinding and being inward and having self-love and stuff like that, stay optimistic about, I feel, and seeing that, stay optimistic, I feel what you've been through in the past with the moon, the two of pentacles reverse, the two of cups reverse, the seven of pentacles and the magician reverse, all that reverse. The past is the past. You have to stay optimistic for the future of your romantic life, because you just never know what's going to come in. Not everybody is like your past experience. Not every situation is your past experience unless you bring it into the present. And then what are you doing? You're sabotaging what you have because of your past experiences. So be open, be receptive, have faith, think positively of your romantic life. So like I said, the new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. We have action 3 times. Taking action, making effort, take action, and then in the new moon in Libra said to make the first move. So there's a lot of it looks like some of you are gonna initiate the cycle. Maybe you've already been thinking about it. Maybe you already have the person in mind. Maybe you are ready to start manifesting this person, but it's going to be you kickstarting it. It isn't the universe surprising you like I thought. It could be, but you're going to be doing all of the work in a way. Let me get one more. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate that you are attracting. Your soulmate is coming. You guys have been doing the work. By doing your inner work, you are doing the work for attracting your soulmate. By doing the inner work, you're attracting your soulmate. By doing the inner work, you're attracting your soulmate. Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing, because like I said, by being fully in the moment, you're attracting your soulmate. You're attracting what you want. You're attracting it. You're literally just stay positive, because it might not be like tomorrow they're gonna be in your scope. No, it could take a while. You don't know, man. Divine timing is of the essence. And don't get hung up on divine timing, because divine timing doesn't give a shit if you're ready or not. And then at the bottom of the deck we have, you deserve love. You are lovable. Yes, you are. Everybody is. Even the bitches and assholes out there. They're loved. They deserve the love. Everybody deserves it. And everybody does find it. There's somebody out there for everybody. And that is so damn true. There is someone for everyone. Alright, guys. So that was cool. Let me get this set up here. So I do want to pull an oracle card. purchasing a new Oracle deck, and I'm super excited. And as soon as I get it, I will be using it on the channel. Oh, also, I'm sorry that I haven't been putting up stuff. I have been, I'm going to be transitioning soon, so, and I just haven't been in the mood lately, or for a while now, because I've just been studying and doing other things. So I'm sorry about that for my followers. Like, I have a very few amount of followers, so for you guys, I'm sorry. But that's why if you're seeing this video, you need to subscribe, or don't even subscribe. Just hit the bell button, because it's so far in between that I post things that you'll forget that I'm even here. And that's okay. That's okay. That's why you gotta hit the bell. So when I do post something, you'll get a notification. And if you want to watch it, you can watch it. If you don't, just keep on your merry little way. Skull of Flowers. Creating through the ashes. Skull of Flowers. Creating through the ashes. I'm getting this Two of Cups vibes. I keep thinking he's coming back, or she's coming back, or they're coming back for another round, because I think they're watching. Just as much as you're putting out there, they're getting what you're throwing out there, and you don't even know that you're throwing it. Or maybe you do, because I feel like some of you know who the person is that you're gonna be starting a new romantic relationship with. And if it's the soulmate, they're on that same page. They're feeling what you're throwing out there. They know. And you know what? It's only a matter of time. But it's still divine timing, so please don't get your hopes up. So, Skull of Flowers. To blossom and bloom, the work must be done through fire and ashes. Our fortune, it comes. That's the little poem there for that card. Before flowers are born, they are sweet buds on a plant that came from a smaller form, like a seed or a bulb. The seed needs prepared, nourishing soil to grow to its potential. Some plants and trees only seed after fire or a period of extreme adversity like drought or flood. Sometimes we wish for a life different from the one we have, and that can mean radical change. Sometimes they have that new life. Sometimes to have that new life, everything falls apart to make it so. And that can be uncomfortable. We may lose our relationships, or they may change. We might lose a job, have to move house, or become ill. All big events that lead to a reassessment of the how of our lives. The Skull of Flowers illustrates that there is a sureness and yet a rawness to creating again, to starting fresh. Sometimes the universe gives us a blank slate to work from, so we can build what we really want rather than just settling for less. The Skull of Flowers celebrates not just a kind of phoenix energy, but an energy of success and full bloom through adversity. In the tarot card. Yes, Mama? In the tarot deck, there is the minute I heard settled, I feel like that's what you were settling for, and it wasn't. There's no fruit bearing from this situation. And I realized that the moon now makes sense. When I heard that settled card, I feel like that was the moon all along. I was wondering why this moon is here with the illusions. You thought it was, but it turned out to not be at all. And now you're rebuilding again with this Two of Pentacles. And like this card says, creating through the ashes, you're sometimes given an opportunity to rebuild, so you can attract what you want and not settle for less. And I feel like you have settled for less, and that's why you're like hermit mode, Two of Pentacles right now, because you're now gonna build on what you want. Thank you. And then this new romantic cycle at the same time is beginning, and it's like kind of exciting. It's like a whole new chapter, not just romantically, but personally, financially. Like, I feel like it's in all realms right now, because we got the soulmate here. And I'm sorry, your soulmate, well, because there's all kinds of soulmates. There's like friendship soulmates, there's romantic soulmates, there's just people kind of soulmates that are supposed to come in, and then once they teach you what they need to teach you, or give you that lesson that you need to know, whatever, they're out. So it's like, I don't really know what kind of soulmate this is, but since it's a relationship, romantic kind of reading, then yes, this is a romantic kind of relationship, and I feel like a lot of other blocks are going to fall into place so this can flourish. Kind of like, seeding, putting your seeds, making sure the soil is good so it can bloom into its fullest potential. I feel like this is the same deal. You're now repotting. You're repotting yourself. So whatever is coming in, it could be that little bee. I was talking about bees. It could be that little bee that comes in and like takes some of your pollen. I don't know, I've never heard the birds and the bees story. Like, I don't really know what that's all about. It still doesn't make sense to me. Somebody needs to tell me the story of the birds and the bees. But I don't know where I was going with that. But something is coming, and it's gonna happen. Mom. And it's gonna be great. What's up? Alright, my daughter's awake, so I'm gonna go. And I hope this helped in some way. I hope it got you pretty excited for the future. And, stay tuned for don't stay tuned. Just be on the lookout for my next video. But have a beautiful spring. Get out there, plant some shit. Get your toes dirty with sweet dirt. Feel that nice cool breeze and the sun on your face. Be like this lady. And on this new moon in Aries on Sunday, the 11th of April, get ready. Set those intentions, get real, and then take action to start manifesting those intentions. Alrighty, so that's all I have. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.
Bye.